Hello and welcome to a SmurDP video, and today we are looking at Power Rangers Lightning Collection InSpace Silver Ranger. Finally, I completely missed out on the Hasbro Pulse release in the UK, and eagerly on Black Friday there were rumblings about there being an opportunity to buy them on some of the sites that I go to, so Comics Cartels, In Demand Toys, Star Action Figures. I think collector Dan, he had it as well, and some of the other guys out there. But those were the ones that I was working with. So Friday, it was around 6 o'clock that we knew this was coming, and I eagerly waited, my heart pumping, etc. And my wife was checking it. I had my laptop, I had my phone, and my wife had my tablet. And we were just there, and boom, it happened. I managed to score one from Comics Cartel, so thank you, Natalie and the team there. Very happy to finally have this figure, because it was starting to feel almost like Psycho Green last year before Hasbro Pulse in the UK, where I was going to have to succumb and go to Evil Bay to purchase it, and I almost pulled the trigger a couple times. I did with Andros. I brought Andros from the US early, but I didn't pay as much as probably what I would have paid with this. If I brought this from the US, we were perhaps talking 70 to 100 quid, whereas this figure was, what, 26 quid I got it for. So very, very happy. And you know, I hope those that haven't got it get the opportunity to get this figure again. I don't understand what they've done to allow such dismal service when the demand is clearly there. If you want to buy this is profit for them. You know, I just don't get it. It makes no sense. Like me, it's like with Transformers, they released only a certain amount of the 2-pack cone heads, and for example Runabout as well, and I just don't get it why they can't re-release this again. The demand's there, it's still there, we still want it. Even if you release that whole Earthrise line focused on the G1 figures, we would buy it. Just so you know, it's absolutely bonkers. Anyway, that was a very long introduction. So we got the beautiful packaging as always, InSpace on the side there, which I like, and then the colors go all the way down there, and on the back just a picture. I do feel like they should go Marvel Legends style and do a little bio, but they'll probably talk about a dystopia future. Those who watch my X-Men videos will understand what I mean by that. Anyway, let's get him out of his packaging. Alright, so here is Zane out of his packaging, and Zane is quite I think fan favorite of the people and of mine. I was a huge fan of InSpace. It was probably, next to Zeo, my favorite series of time, and there's been some really good series. There was a plot all the way through, and Silver had a very interesting stories where his powers wouldn't last long, so he had like a timer where literally it's like, call me at the last possible moment and I will come in, I will save the day, and I will hide this from my friends, etc. And you know, he was like the funny guy of the group. He would go do practical jokes or silly things, etc., like dressing up as a Silver Psycho Ranger. He must have spent ages building that costume. Or he got the what was it called, the thing that makes the food to make it, I don't know. I'm sure Decker helped or something. So anyway, this is a beautiful figure. In terms of how it looks, let me just move my camera just to do this bit as well. The trouble with the silver, it's always going to be hard to see some of those details, but I love it's sort of like a yellowy gold on there. It's very nice, it's interesting. And once again, it is a very simple Power Ranger form, and you can easily see them using this base for Titanium Ranger. Easily done. Sorry, there we go. And then it was always green on there instead of the other Ranger colors on there. And then the same helmet we have seen before which looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, in other news, here is his head. Now, even though I feel like this looks like Justin, is it Nemo? Nimoy? It is a little bit fuggly. Not sure if you've seen what I'm seeing. A little bit fuggly, in my opinion. I don't know whether it's where they've tried to create the tones of the skin, but it does represent Justin, aka Zane, in my opinion. It does achieve the job that I would expect it to achieve, and we know Hasbro are not brilliant at heads. They never have been, but some are really good. But I can never fault them for when they do Rangers, or okay, we can argue about some of the QC stuff, but generally when they do the Rangers or they do Monsters, they do fabulous work on there. But trying to replicate a real person, probably not so good. So in terms of weapons, he comes with his I can't remember what this is called, his saber, which looks very beautiful. Now the interesting thing about the Silver Ranger, he was never really announced like some of the other characters. I always felt that was a bizarre way for them to release. He just suddenly started appearing. And then there is the saber when it is in blaster mode, which also looks pretty decent as well. Okay, so here he is with the rest of the team, still waiting on blue and pink to be released over this side of the pond. And he slots in very, very nicely, just in terms of how he looks compared to the colors. You can see the difference in terms of white, gold, and then different colors, green. And then this is complete gold here, for example. And he also has these little bits around his fists. Now, one thing that I want to point out is, in terms of the gun, you just have to be very, very careful how to get it on there, because you've got this little piece here, which I feel is very delicate. You've got to gently put it in there. And it took me a few goes, but once it's on, it's quite solid, and it does look pretty decent. I also wanted to point out that these two are pretty awesome together. You know, you could easily do some stuff with them in terms of just these two, because they just look awesome. So from an articulation point, so you get a head 360, you can look up, very minimal up and down movement. Lift the arm that high, it's got a swivel there. It does have the double butterfly joint there. You can spin the hand all the way around, and you can move it up and down slightly. Did I say the butterfly? It's got the butterfly there. I'm pretty sure I said that. And then you can spin it all the way around with no hindrance there. It does have a sort of a crunch. No, it does have a crunch there. But this is your swivel in terms of your waist upper body. In terms of the legs, you can get them up there for a little bit of splits, but not a full splits. It does have a thigh swivel, and then it does have the double leg joint, which doesn't, you struggle to get that second part in if you wanted to. And it wouldn't be a video without me dropping the damn camera. Anyway, he's got a swivel there. He has a thigh swivel, which I've probably said. That does go up and down, and that does pivot to the left and right. So all in all, that is very, very cool. And this would not be a video without mentioning that almost date that was a comic call between Zane and Astronomer, aka Crone. You hope those kids worked it out after she was, well, not programmed to destroy the universe. So, but all in all, that is, these are flowers from Reader. I thought they would be pretty decent. Hidden in there. I was going to set up a little picnic with some Pudgy Pig little things, but yeah. It's Saturday, and I have to go do shopping soon. So, Anyway, they look pretty awesome together. So he also comes with this little effect. Those who watch my videos on a regular basis know how I feel about effects. I am not a fan. However, this one is probably one of the better ones in terms of, if I can actually get it on, in terms of what it achieves. If I can actually get it on there, you can just sort of wrap it around. I actually feel like this is too big for this figure. But hey, it is what it is. There we go. It's on there. Anyway, let's wrap it up. This is a very, very cool figure. I am very, very happy to finally have silver InSpace Ranger. Like I said, one of my favorite seasons, and very happy to almost be completed. We just need that blue InSpace Ranger, and then we need that InSpace Glider. We need that Ecliptor and Astronomer 2-pack. And the red version, I'm definitely getting that. One of my favorite actual episodes of all time in terms of InSpace series. And I guess we've got to get Dark Contour at one point. You know, there definitely has been an emphasis on getting space completed this year. And monsters seem to be the thing. These deluxes which are coming out, I'd be very impressed if we got a Dark Contour at some point. So anyway, I hope you liked my video. If you do, please subscribe to my channel. Please follow me on, I have a page on Facebook if you want to watch, and where I post when I've done a new video, etc. If you want to do that as well. I don't, cog up your timelines, etc. with crap, like all these ads that seem to happen these days. And make sure you look after yourself. Very, very important. And embrace geekiness. Take care of yourself. Goodbye. Oh, wait a minute. Before I finish, he does come with 2 extra hands. Sorry. I forgot. It comes with... Oh, my goodness. It comes with a... Come on. There we go. Karate hand and closed palm hand. Anyway, I'm done. Embrace geekiness. Goodbye.